How's it going, guys? It's Friday, April 26th. It means I got you this week's freshwater video. It's a fun one this week. Got a lot of really cool little nano fish as well as a triage of some really cool oddballs. Let's get right into it. Starting us out with a double helping of two really awesome nano fish, we have the absolutely iridescent, beautiful gold tetras. I don't know why they call them gold tetras. They really just look platinum to me, but maybe platinum tetra was already taken. Either way, absolutely gorgeous fish. Painfully iridescent. Absolutely beautiful, though. Love them to death, and they're a nice, very small tetra species that's great at schooling and great at staying small. And in there with them, speaking of small, another awesome schooling fish I absolutely love, especially for planted tanks, are the dwarf pencilfish. Pencilfish are just an interestingly shaped and beautifully colored species of fish. I think they're awesome. They look cool. They get really pretty as they age, and they don't get big at all. They're just awesome all around. Look at them. I absolutely love these guys. Another really awesome nano fish that we have a handful of in right now are these really awesome microtenopoma or ornate bushfish. Got a handful of these little guys in right now. Really, really awesome little dudes. They don't get very big, but as they do mature, they get these really awesome orange and black bold bandings all across the body, and their fins kind of turn more iridescent. Very beautiful fish. Really awesome for nano tanks. They tend to be on the smaller side and they don't tend to bother a lot of other fish, so cool for keeping with a bunch of other small guys. Next up this week in a bunch of really awesome nano fish are these absolutely awesome neon blue Styphodon gobies. These are a really cool nano goby species. What you're seeing here is almost a full-grown adult. Not very big at all. But what they will do as they mature a bit more is get more and more blue, becoming very beautiful. And another neat thing about them is they are also an algae-eating species. So these guys can often be found on structures grazing on algae, which is awesome. So they're great algae control for a lot of nano tanks. They're also just really cool looking. And of course, what kind of nano discussion would this be without one of the most nanos to nano? That is these adorable little guys. Beautiful chili rasboras. These are an absolutely teeny little diminutive rasbora, absolutely incredible for keeping in micro and nano tanks. Really awesome in groups. Absolutely beautiful as they mature. Really nice reds with those dark black spots and even some little hints of blues and oranges. Really awesome little fish. Absolutely love them. And another really awesome little nano that likes to go with them are these absolutely amazing red crystal shrimp. Got a handful of these guys in right now. That's a really good looking one there. A lot of really nice ones. Absolutely love them. And on top of them, we've also got some gorgeous orange neon shrimp. A few little clown killies left. A few more of those orange neon shrimp. And of course, one of everybody's favorite little nano fish, the Scarlet badis. One of the coolest little nano fish there is. These guys stay absolutely diminutive, but they end up getting really beautiful, really colorful, and they kind of look like little teeny cichlids, which is cool because otherwise keeping cichlids in a nano system would be nearly impossible. So, absolutely love them. Really cool dudes. And for our final nano fish of the week, one of probably the coolest ones there is, the absolutely beautiful blue-eyed fork-tail rainbows. An absolutely gorgeous nano fish. It's one of those ones that kind of just speaks for itself. It's beautiful, it's tiny, it's active, it's super cool. You can keep them in groups, you can keep them male-female pairs, they're easy to sex, easy to tell apart. Absolutely awesome little fish. They're incredible all around. I absolutely love them. And hanging out in here with them, well, not nano per se, is another really cool species. Is these guys. Absolutely awesome vampire shrimp. Another really cool shrimp. I mentioned the other week that we had the bamboo filter feeding shrimp. These are the other ones, the really, really awesome gaboon or vampire shrimp. Another absolutely awesome one. And a perfect transition into our final section of the week with the oddballs. Starting us off in our little run of oddballs for the week is one of my absolute favorite fish in all of freshwater, the rope fish. These guys are just amazing. super interactive, love their owners. They'll learn to come and right up to you, eat out of your hands. Really, really awesome. They're like one of the most pet fish there is, where they actually kind of act like a pet. And these are some absolutely adorable little diminutive rope fish we have in right now. Sometimes they come in decently sized. This is the first time I've seen some nice little tiny ones coming in ready to start. Really awesome. Got a handful of them in right now, and I just am absolutely in love. I love rope fish. They're just really cool all around. Up next in our string of oddballs is the absolutely awesome elephant nose fish. A fish that really speaks for itself. Really, really cool fish. One interesting little weird fact about them is that these guys actually have incredibly large brains for their body size with very high amounts of neurons. Mostly believed to be due to their very, very high sensory capabilities, though I like to believe that they're just smart. There he is going to hang out in his little tube. Awesome little dudes, absolutely love them. And our final oddball of the week is this absolute behemoth of a ghost knife fish. Really, really awesome fish. Very, very big one. Don't see them this big in too often. Absolutely love to see it. What a beautiful fish. I love the way they move. It's so fascinating. One of the few fish that can actually swim directly backwards as well, which is kind of neat. All in all, absolutely awesome. And for those of you that stuck around this long, congratulations, because I lied. There is actually one more fish to show off this week, and it is really cool. Can't wait to show you. Let's get right to it. As your reward for sticking around through all my rambling for this long, you get to look upon this beautiful visage. This is a darter tetra, which may seem confusing considering that it's not schooling and it's kind of hanging out on the bottom. But be not deceived, it is a tetra. They are just very, very weird tetras. They are a bit more solitary, if not completely more solitary than most any other tetra species. They're incredibly unique looking. They almost look like some sort of bottom-dwelling loach. And this is only the juvenile phase. These little youngins, as I think, are pretty looking, pale in comparison to their adult forms. It'll likely be the thumbnail of this video, but if you didn't catch the thumbnail, I'd implore you to look it up. They are absolutely incredible looking fish. Really, really awesome all around. And happy I get to share that treat with you. Alrighty, that's actually the end of this week's video. There was tons of other fish I could have shown. They just didn't vibe with this week's theme, so definitely come in and check them out. Lots of cool fish came in this week. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and any of our newer local customers looking for anything cool or interesting, like those incredible darter tetras, feel free to email us at contact@exoticaquatic.com. Love to see you get in for you. Until next time.